What is going on, guys? Welcome into Rover Sports. I know I'm wearing a yellow shirt and this camera doesn't really pick up the color so well. You have to wear a dark colored shirt for the cameras to, kind of pick you up at an accurate level. I was inspired to make a video this afternoon because I needed to give my thoughts on the AFC playoff picture. Nothing gets me more excited in life when, a large percentage of the population is going to be dead wrong and I'm going to be dead right on the other side of the public's opinion. And the public right now, if I were to poll people in the public, a large percentage of them would say that it's more likely that the LA Chargers get to the Super Bowl from the AFC than the New England Patriots. That is a total recency bias sort of move. It's almost like putting Kyler Murray over Tua. It's the same sort of week-to-week sort of diagnosis. A lot of people watched that Thursday night game, and I was one of them. Kansas City in that game was up 21-7. They were up 28-14. The Chiefs had that game in hand, and Phillip Rivers came back. He played well in the fourth quarter. Nobody can deny you that. And I haven't been the biggest Phillip Rivers guy, but I could tell you Phillip Rivers played well. And Phillip Rivers played well, and he won that game against the Chiefs. Then the Steelers were up big. Pedal off the gas, Chargers come back and win again. Those aren't definitive wins. Those very well could have been losses if several of calls went the other way. They were bang-bang sort of games. And I know that they were on the road. I know Melvin Gordon wasn't playing. That's what Chargers fans are going to say. But it's just a running back. The Chargers defense is not great at all. There is no area of that team that is elite at all. None. The passing game is pretty good. The running game is pretty good. The defense it's pretty good. You could say Derwin James is very good. You could say that Bosa and Ingram are good. You could say Hayward is good. Is very good. The point is, in the playoffs, how are they going to just roll in and beat some team? First off, if the Chiefs beat the Seahawks, which could happen, the LA Chargers are then not even going to have a bye. They're going to be going on the road for the entire playoffs. And they're going to be playing the Steelers in the first round. The Chargers will be. At Pittsburgh. It's tough to beat a team twice. Pittsburgh can beat the Chargers. Pittsburgh will be favored in that game. Vegas knows. The Steelers will be 2-point favorites at home against the Chargers in week 1 of that playoffs. Then they beat the Chargers, or they beat the Steelers. Then they go to New England, and this brings up my next point. Everybody's jumping off the Pats bandwagon. It's crazy to me. Tom Brady, if you watch that game, his interceptions were more boneheaded plays than physical plays. I know Josh Gordon isn't well. I know that Rob Gronkowski is not the same guy. But the Patriots have James White, Sony Michel, a stable forward of backs. They have the best offensive coordinator in the NFL in Josh McDaniels. There is nobody better at calling plays. I don't think Josh McDaniels is a great leader. I don't think he's a great CEO at all. But in terms of calling plays, that guy, I like Josh McDaniels for sure. Bill Belichick on the defensive side of the football. The Patriots have beaten the only two teams ahead of them. They beat the Chiefs definitively. They were winning that game. And they beat the Houston Texans definitively. They went up to Pittsburgh, one of the toughest places to play. And they had a chance to win that game in the same way that the Chargers did. It was the same close game against Big Ben and the Steel Curtain at a very tough place to play. Could the Patriots lose in the playoffs? I think that they can lose to one team, the Kansas City Chiefs. If I were to bank on any two teams making it to the Super Bowl, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the New England Patriots. Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, the best quarterbacks in the AFC. Then Deshaun Watson a distant third. Phillip Rivers ain't nowhere near my list. I'd rather put the Steelers over the Chargers. The Chargers don't impress me. They don't whack anybody. They don't have a great running game. Their passing game isn't terrific. Their wide receivers aren't even that great. Nothing about that team scares me at all. I'd love to play the Chargers. I wouldn't want to play Kansas City. I wouldn't want to play Patrick Mahomes, the second coming of a Brett Favre Hall of Famer. Phillip Rivers is going to make it to the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he'll be first ballot or not. He's a good player. He's been the model of consistency. But he hasn't been in the playoffs in 5 years. The knock on him is he can't win playoff games, and that's totally accurate. He throws the ball like a shot put. He can't test you down the field. In big moments, he'll hang around in games. He won't take over big games. I don't know if he's capable. He doesn't do it. This Chargers team cannot take over big games. But looking at the New England Patriots and is their dynasty dead? Hell no. Hell no. The Texans could very well lose to the Eagles. I think it could happen with Nick Foles and those Eagles. That game's about a pick 'em. The Eagles could probably win that game against Houston. Houston almost lost to the Jets. Houston doesn't beat anybody bad anyway. Houston also has had an easy, schedule. I mean, Deshaun Watson's a hell of a player, though. I mean, I've always been a Deshaun Watson. I've always said Deshaun Watson's good. He's clutch. He takes chances. He has that innate ability at the end of games where you trust a Deshaun Watson. His whole life he's been a winner. He's able to quiet the noise. He has that it factor of quieting the noise on the biggest stages. He's able to do it. But the fact that some people think that the Patriots are dead, hell no. Hell no. I think the Patriots could still make the Super Bowl. I'm not budging on the New England Patriots at all. I mean, the Patriots, they have great defensive players. I mean, they're Patriots defensive players. You have Kyle Van Noy, you have a couple defensive players, but it's Bill Belichick. They're going to get those guys ready to play. There's not a dominant team in the AFC. It's a crapshoot. And when it's a crapshoot, you take who's done it before. You take the Patriots. You also take Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs. You take Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has that ability at the end of the game to win games as well. He beat the Ravens in that exact fashion. Patrick Mahomes is clutch at the end of a game. Period. He's clutch. He's going to be damn good in these playoffs. Chiefs and Patriots. First two teams. Chargers, no way in heck. I will come on here and I will admit I was dead wrong. If the Chargers even make it to the AFC Championship, I will admit I'm wrong. Period. I'll do that for sure. I won't pull any punches. The national media that proclaims the Patriots dynasty is dead and they just throw it out there. Oh yeah, the Patriots are down. Oh, the Patriots are done. Oh, the Patriots are done. Patriots are going to be on the doorstep of another AFC championship. I'll tell you that much. Chiefs or Patriots. I could see the Chiefs honestly beating them. I picked the Patriots, and I'll still ride with the Patriots-Cowboys prediction. I'll still ride with that Patriots prediction. But if the Patriots get to the Super Bowl again, you'll hear crickets from the same people saying that they're dead. You'll hear crickets. I know you will. And that frustrates me. You say, I was wrong. You go on your social media forum and you say, you were wrong. People are Patriots haters. They want to predict the end of the empire. They want to be the first one to predict it. And I can't knock on that. I tried to do the same thing with Sam Darnold, saying that he wasn't very good. I tried to be on the cutting edge of the Jacksonville Jaguars in the offseason and say they weren't very good. I tried it with the Rams. It didn't work on me. Okay? Let's go to the NFC. Cowboys and Saints. For 4 teams, Cowboys, Saints, Patriots, Chiefs. Those combinations. Just outside the Final Four, you put the Rams and the Texans at 5 and 6. You're not getting any other teams in there. Period. The Rams, Jared Goff right now, it's a great time if you're a Rams hater. It's a great time if you're a 49ers fan or whatever. You look at the LA Rams. The Rams, you look at that team, and Goff ain't playing too well right now. Cooper Kupp's out, but Sean McVay's really smart. Their defense has good players. They're going to be 13-3. That's a damn impressive season. I don't care who the heck you play. When you win 13 out of 16, you're a freaking elite. You're a good football team. You can't talk smack to that when you're second seed in the NFC. You're going to, you get a first round bye. You're still doing things the correct way. Chicago Bears. Sexy team like the Chargers. Good defense, but if you're patient and don't make mistakes, Mitchell Trubisky will make those mistakes. He's never gone through the playoff gauntlet. He's never played a big playoff game before. I'd give the Bears more of a chance than LA Chargers, but hell no on the Bears. They're going to be playing a Vikings or an Eagles team in the first round. Very well could get beat. The Vikings could very well beat the Chicago Bears. But the Bears might win the home playoff game. I'll give them that. They might. I probably will predict them to win the home playoff game. But then they're going to go to LA, or they're going to go to they'll probably go to LA. I think the Rams can get them in the second time around. It's tough to beat a team twice. Even though, of course, I don't like Jared Goff either. And he hasn't played very well, and he's been shutting me up most of this year, but he's given some material the last couple of weeks. But that's how I see it. I still love the Cowboys. I still love Zeke. Listen, that 23-0 game, they didn't want it as much as the Colts, okay? They're the NFC East champions. They're going to roll Tampa Bay. They might even beat the Giants week 17. They might rest. Who cares? Russell Wilson is not the greatest guy to see week 1 in the playoffs. The Seahawks got boned by just horrible calls. I know that this is a 49ers channel. 49ers are all my friends on here, not Seattle fans. There was a block in the back at the end of that game when it was damn tied. The Seahawks would have had the ball at the 40. There was a big run that put the Seahawks near midfield. They called a hold again. It was a 30-yard difference. Janikowski would have walked off the game in regulation. I truly believe, if not for those calls. And I'll tell you that in my Nick Mullins review. But Seattle, not going to be fun. But then the Cowboys will go to New Orleans. They'll strap it up again. I'll take that defense in a dogfight any day. I'll take Chris Richard. I'll take Leighton Vander Esch. I'll take Jalen Smith, Byron Jones, DeMarcus Lawrence. I'll take that defense, Tyrone Crawford. I'll take that all day long. I'll take Kevin Frazier. I'll take those guys. I'll take Chidobe. Doba in the secondary. Or Cheeto. That's what they call him. They call him Cheeto. Chidobe Awuzie. I'll take those guys. I'll take the Cowboys. Okay, the Colts needed that game. Cowboys were on an 8-game winning streak playing a sleepy 1 o'clock game in Indianapolis, okay? It's going to happen. I didn't want the Cowboys to even win that game for my prediction because it's a lot of pressure to win 15 straight games en route to a Super Bowl or whatever crazy number. Throw one away. Take a mulligan. Take a breather. Relax if you're a Dallas Cowboy fan. Point is, Patriots, Chiefs. The Patriots and the Chiefs will meet in the AFC Championship game. The Chargers will lose quickly. For all you Chargers fans getting excited right now, the Chargers are going nowhere in the postseason. They will not win a game. They will not ever get to an AFC Championship with Phillip Rivers. They are a flash in a pan. They get lucky at the end of regulation. They've been fortunate to win these games. They barely beat the Bengals. The Broncos went and beat them at their house. They have no home field advantage at all. No. Say no to the Chargers. Yes to the Patriots dynasty still being intact. I will roll with Tom Brady all day long. The greatest quarterback ever in the history of sports. 6-rounder, 5 championships, clutch at the end of games. That machine is ridiculous, and it ain't slowing down. You guys might hate it. I've never liked the New England Patriots, being a Giants fan. Why? I always root against them in the playoffs. Patriots are staying. Are here to stay. The Chargers ain't coming up. But if this video somehow is not accurate, somehow, you guys can refer back to it. Period. End of story. Anyway, it's been fun talking to y'all. Take care.